This is question number 20 in the November 2013 higher non-calculator paper. Okay, question 20 simply says to solve, and here's an equation. There's an equal sign, so I know it's an equation. I have 4 brackets 8x minus 2 all over 3x, and that's equal to 10. Okay, so there are only 3 marks for this, so it's not something particularly complex. However, if you're at this level of the paper, you need to be aiming to get questions like this correct. What I need to do is to get rid of the things in the denominator. I can't work with that 3x. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that first. I could theoretically try to multiply out the brackets first. Yeah, that's okay, but I'm going to take that 3x across, and when I do, that means I need to times by 3x. So my second line is going to look like this. 4 brackets 8x minus 2 is equal to, and just think about this, what is 10 times 3x? 10 times 3x is 30x. Okay, have a look at that, think about it, make sure you understand what has just happened. If I multiply the brackets now, I'm going to do 4 times 8, which is 32x, minus 4 times 2, which is 8, and that's equal to 30x. I'm going to bring all the letters onto one side, all the numbers onto the other, so I'll bring that 30x across. 32x is going to stay put. 32x. I'm going to bring the 30x across to this side. When it does, it becomes minus 30x equals, take the 8 across to the other side, and as I do that, that minus 8 is going to turn to plus 8. Tidy this up. 32x take away 30x is 2x. 2x is equal to 8. X is going to be equal to 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So in my answer space, I'm simply going to write x is equal to 4. This is a very, very straightforward question for this level of the paper. You should be able to do this, and you should be able to get all the marks in it. Let's go on to part B. Part B simply says write as a single fraction in its simplest form, and there you've got an expression. You've got 2 over y plus 3 minus 1 over y minus 6. So I need to sort that out. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to bring them all under one denominator, and that denominator is going to be y plus 3 and y minus 6. And if I have y plus 3, y minus 6, y plus 3 goes into that denominator y minus 6 times, and I times it by the 2 at the top, so I'll get 2 times y minus 6. That's going to be minus, because there's a minus here. And I'm going to do the same here. Y minus 6 goes into this expression, y plus 3 times it by the 2, times it by the 1 will give me 1 times y plus 3. Now I need to tidy up the bit at the top. Tidying up the bit at the top gives me 2y minus, so 2 times y is 2y, 2 times minus 6 is minus 12. This is the bit that's tricky and will catch most people out, because it's a minus there. That minus needs to go through the bracket, so we're going to use that 1. Minus 1 times y is minus y, and minus 1 times 3 is minus 3, all over y plus 3 y minus 6. Tidying this up ends up giving us 2y, take away y is y, minus 12 minus 3 is minus 15. That's going to be all over y plus 3, y minus 6. And that is my final answer, and to be honest, that's in its simplest form. Okay, so if we tidy that up, you'll get y minus 15 all over y plus 3, y minus 6. I'll leave that as it is.